Hi, good evening. I want to talk about the stress of the stigma of alcoholism. Because when you drink too much, everyone has a go at you, don't they? God, you're drinking a bit too much. I see you had two or three too many yesterday. God, you're looking a bit rough today. Then your family's starting you a little bit. Oh, you didn't come out for Sunday lunch. Why was that? Too much to drink, was it? When you're a drinker, people assume every single problem and every issue you have is related to drink. Now, I can say hand on heart, a lot of issues were, but not everything. And you get labelled this, well, I was. My family who maybe weren't in those days up to speed on things. You're an idiot, you're a drunk, you drink too much, this, that and the other. And it became very stressful to live. So you had to try and conform to their ways in a way, if that makes sense. You didn't, well, I didn't turn up and say, oh, let's go for a pint. I used to think, well, they're probably going to have a go at me because I want to go for a drink. No, I found that stressful, to be honest. I couldn't be myself around a lot of people I was close to, because they always assumed that I had too much to drink. And sometimes I hadn't, but it was always that assumption because they seen me had of a few too many, maybe. I never did anything against the law. I was in the law. I didn't harm anybody. As far as I didn't upset anybody. I kept myself to myself in the main. But there was always this, oh God, he's a drinker. Again, that's a stigma, isn't it? He's a drinker, he's a heavy drinker. You know, people who you don't even know, or you don't know well, will say, oh God, you look terrible, or you know, are you sure you want another one? Well, yeah, I do, because that's just the way I was. You know? Well, I only have 2 pints. And I said, well, I'm going to have five. It's a free country, isn't it? And then what happens, you stop drinking, get your life together again. Everyone says, oh, well, have you stopped drinking? You're going to be boring now. You shouldn't stop drinking. You don't need to stop drinking. That means I've got nobody to drink with. What you can do with your time, all this sort of thing. And then you get asked, why don't you drink? What's wrong with you? You know, why can't we have a bit of time with the drink? You go out for a meal or if you meet somebody new, well, why don't you drink? It's Friday night, why aren't you out with the lads? Well, let's carry on because you stopped drinking. So you've gone from being a bad person because you drank too much, then you stop and you still let them carry on. But I think it's unusual you don't drink. There must be a reason. We're not alcoholic. All this sort of thing comes out. And if you're a heavy drinker and you may be thinking you're bordering on alcoholism, you don't want to admit it to people, do you? Because there's stigma. You know, people don't come up to you and say, you know, you don't like pizzas. Have you got, sorry, do you have a medical problem against pizzas? It's a choice, isn't it, if you don't want to drink? And for many people who have been drinking too much, might have a little bit of a break off it. So no matter which way you turn, you've got grief, haven't you? So it's just a little thought there I had. I thought, you know, you drink too much, you get grief. You stop drinking, you get hassle, you get more questions when you don't drink. And then the people you used to drink with will say, well, why don't you just have one? Surely you can have one drink. Oh, it's Christmas time. Can I just drink at Christmas? I don't want to drink. All this carry on, and it just goes on and on and on. So everything is everything that was associated with my life with alcohol was stressful. So now I don't drink. Everybody knows I don't drink. Everyone seems happy with that, apart from a few ex-drinkers that are a little bit jealous. I don't feel stressed at all. It's just a little thought I had. I thought I'd just share that with you.